What's going on, guys? It's Orangey, and we just got a whole bunch of news from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies because the blog post just got posted, and we're going to be going over it today. But first off, if you're excited for Modern Warfare 3 releasing this week, or just excited to play a new Zombies experience, I'm going to be covering all of that. I'm a small YouTuber trying to make a name for myself, so if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. It really does help out a lot to push out my content to new people. But enough yapping, let's get into this blog post. So let's talk about operators. So any operator that you have across from Modern Warfare 2 and 3 can be taken into Zombies. So you can take Homelander into Zombies, or like 21 Savage or Nicki Minaj, or you can choose one of the new Modern Warfare 3 operators. So Modern Warfare 2 and 3 operators are going to be available to you to choose from. And since this is like DMZ, we're going to have backpacks, kill streaks, armor plates, gas masks, and self-revives that you can find scattered throughout the world. Again, like DMZ, I'm going to be saying that a lot because this game mode is basically DMZ Zombies. We're going to have loadouts. So guns and even wonder weapons that you find inside the map, you can extract with them and play another game with them. Similar to like, DMZ. So you see this guy's loading in with a large backpack, a 3-plate, a self-revive, probably some guns that he found, and it's interesting to note, he's taking in 4 perk cans. He's taking in PhD Flopper, Speed Cola, what is that, Deadshot, Daiquiri, and Juggernog. So as soon as he gets in the game, he can pop all of these perks and be set straight off the bat. He also has an ether wrench that like upgrades your weapons, and that looks like some sort of crystal, some sort of ether crystal. And lastly, his field upgrade. We'll get into those in a second. But he has Frenzy Guard. And if you don't remember, in Cold War, Frenzy Guard gave you full armor and it slowed down all the zombies in your area. And when they hit you, they exploded. So Frenzy Guard was pretty OP back then. Hopefully it does the same in this game. Next, similar to DMZ, again, we have the Contraband Stash and Insured Slots. The Contraband Stash is for any gun that you find inside MWZ. These include random weapons you find on the ground, from the mystery box, or even wonder weapons. Or if you run across a team that died, you can probably loot their body and take their stuff. Because there's no PvP, you can res people that aren't from your team, so you can help them out. But you can only team up with 3 other people, so that's like 1 other squad. So like a full team of 6. And then there's your insured slots. Your insured slots are any guns that you make yourself, and these guns can be fully upgraded guns from MW2 or guns from MW3. But be careful, because you only get 1 insured slot starting off, and if you fail to extract with your insured slot, your gun becomes on cooldown unless you go back in and successfully extract, and that knocks down your timer. Again, similar to how DMZ does it. And this next part, I'm just gonna read word for word from the blog. Next up, finally, is field upgrades. Field upgrades in MWZ are completely different from the equipment available to multiplayer operators. There are 6 field upgrades, 5 of which are unlocked as you progress through the military player ranks. So like 1 through 55. First up, we have Energy Mine, which has a medium recharge, spawn an explosive dealing massive damage to enemies who set it off. Next up is Frenzied Guard with slow recharge. Repair armor to full and force all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. And enemy kills repair armor during this time. Ooh, that's nice. I don't think Cold War had that. And it looks like with this Frenzied Guard, there's no slowing. They just all target you this time. Next up, Healing Aura with slow recharge. Heal all players immediately and in last stand. So like if they're down, you can res them immediately. So like the exact same as Cold War. Next up, Frost Blast with medium recharge. Damage enemies with the initial blast and slow those that enter the area of effect. Next up, Aether Shroud with medium recharge. Become invisible to zombies. And for the last one, Tesla Storm. Slow recharge. For 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. Which that's the new field upgrade that we've seen like in all the trailers and stuff. So I'm switching to this type of recording because there's quite a bit of stuff that we can go over, and I can just I can just show it to you and it'll be faster. So here we have acquisitions and schematics. Once you return from your first few successful missions, you're able to place acquisitions into your rucksack. So that means like your backpack, for use during subsequent outgoings. So like your next infill / like your next game. You can also start to craft your own acquisitions and at the schematics crafting location. So like right here, your acquisition stash, and then your schematic crafting. So these are acquisitions and schematics. First off, acquisitions. These are single-use items that can give you an advantage on the battlefield. Acquisitions you find an exfil with in your rucksack can be added to your acquisition stash within your rucksack menu. Okay, yeah, so your backpack has its own menu now. So you edit rucksack, this is the backpack menu. Next up, schematics. These are highly sought after plans that permanently allow you to craft acquisitions that you can add to your rucksack. Schematics have a cooldown period, which after they can be brought into the exclusion zone. So schematics allow you to permanently craft acquisitions. The following type of acquisitions can be found and used or crafted in the schematics that are located, or if the schematics are located, and they all have a rarity value associated with them, denoting how difficult they are to find and the level of improvements they bring to your weapon. Ooh, so we have Ethereum Rare, Ethereum Epic, and Ethereum Legendary. We have Aether Tool Uncommon, Aether Tool Rare, Aether Tool Epic, and Aether Tool Legendary. Raw and refined Ethereum crystals. These are used to upgrade your Pack-a-Punched weapon to levels 1 and 2 respectively. Oh, okay. So if you have these Ethereum crystals and you load in with them, you can Pack-a-Punch your gun straight off the bat. So these allow you to Pack-a-Punch your gun immediately. Uncommon, Rare, and Epic Aether Tools. These upgrade your currently held weapon to a rarer form. And then of course the rarer form, the more rare it is, the more damage it does. So yeah, exactly, just like Cold War. Next, we have all the perks in-game. PhD Flopper, Juggernog, Elemental Pop, Death Perception, Deadshot Daiquiri, Tombstone Soda, Stamina Up, Speed Cola, and Quick Revive. The vest, gloves, boots, and gear perk system is not available in Zombies. So the gloves, vest, and boots from multiplayer does not transfer over to Zombies. Instead, we have perks. So you can find perks throughout the mission, or you can craft them. And you don't lose your perks unless you fully die. And this is what all the perks do. Deadshot Daiquiri, ADS, aiming down sight, moves to enemy critical location, removes scope sway. So, you know, you snapshot sight, you like snap onto the head. But it doesn't give you a crit multiplier. So there's no crit multiplier for Deadshot Daiquiri now. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. Deadshot Daiquiri's always been great. With that crit multiplier, I don't know how it's gonna feel now. Well, I mean, you're still getting crits with a headshot, but you know, it just felt better like to get more damage when you're shooting to the head. Death Perception. Obscured enemies, chest, resources, and item drops are more easily spotted. Elemental Pop. Every bullet you fire has a small chance to apply a random ammo mod effect. So ammo mods meaning like Shatter Blast, Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Dead Wire, and Napalm Burst. I think that's all of them. I may be missing one or two. I can't really remember. But it looks like we're not getting the reload from Elemental Pop, the electrical effect that we get from reloading. Juggernog, of course, it increases health. Next, we have PhD Flopper. Diving to prone triggers an explosion. The explosion increases the higher you fall. Immunity from fall damage while diving. Also, immunity from the area of effect damage from the weapon you are using. So, you know, this always pairs well with the ray gun. Next up is Quick Revive. Reduce the health regeneration delay by 50%. And it reduces the revive time by 50% as well. Reducing the health regeneration delay by 50% is great. I didn't think they were going to have that. I thought it was just going to reduce revive. Oh, this looks great. Speed Cola. Drink to reload and replate armor faster. Replating armor faster is... I never thought of it, but yo, that's actually pretty huge. Stamina Up increases run and sprint speed. Tombstone Soda. On death, you create a tombstone stash at your location, containing your backpack inventory in the next game. So you literally create your own headstone with your backpack in it, and you can just go back there next game and like pick it up. That's pretty dope actually. Oh, here's the ammo mods. Okay, Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Dead Wire, Shatter Blast, Napalm Burst. I don't think I said Dead Wire. Dead Wire was the one I'm missing, I think. The weapon you're currently holding can be further augmented with an ammo modification. So it doesn't say what they do, but I'm pretty sure it's the same or similar to Cold Wars. I hope they're not like nerfing these in any way, because these weren't, I mean, they were strong, but they weren't like, you know, just overpowered. Next up is the 3 wonder weapons that we're getting, which is the Ray Gun, the Wonder Wolf, and the Scorcher. I think that's what the new one is called. I think the new one is called Scorcher. Here's where all the replayability comes from. Missions overview, axe, tiers, and rewards. Begin to acclimate to the horrors of the Urzikstan exclusion zone and commence a multi-layered storyline that focuses on a variety of tiered missions in 3 acts. Mission completion rewards including acquisitions, cosmetic items, durable items, and XP tokens. Complete tasks within a mission to receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete missions within a tier to receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all tiers to finish an act and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all 3 acts to receive a redacted, and continue to uncover the mysteries plaguing the exclusion zone prior to the storyline continuation in season 1. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 sets of, like, I don't know how many missions are in an act, but there's 3 acts. Okay, so there's multiple missions in a tier, and there's multiple tiers in an act. Okay, I get the layout. There's multiple missions within a tier, and there's multiple tiers within an act, and there's 3 acts. I hope that's enough for everybody. You know, the zombie players, they like to grind. Mission parameters, the essence of zombies. You have the freedom and flexibility to explore the exclusion zone throughout Urzikstan, and infilling allows you to complete a wide variety of activities as well as specific mission tasks assigned to you. So that means like, you know, missions that you select before you go in-game. This is the main loop: explore, complete contracts, upgrade to progress, and extract acquisitions. And then we all know there's a low, medium, and high threat zone, which low is like what, round 1 through 10, and then medium is like 15 to 30 or something like that, and then high threat is like 50, round 50 zombies. Okay, future editing Orangey here. Treyarch did do an update on their Twitter. Deadshot Daiquiri does increase headshot multipliers, so thank you, Treyarch. There's gonna be buy stations scattered throughout the map, you know, similar to DMZ. Here's a look at Juggernog with, you know, the ray gun. This is one of the first times we're seeing pack-a-punching game, right? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. Oh, and then look, wall buys. That's definitely the first time we're seeing a wall buy, right? And you see by the rarity, it's green. So it's like, what, isn't green like tier 2 or tier 1? No, it's tier 2 because it's gray, green, blue, purple, then legendary. Yeah, that's tier 2. They're giving us a look at the mystery box and wonder weapons. I don't know where they're redacting the wonder weapons. They said what they were. It's gonna be what is it? The ray gun, the Wonder Wolf, and then the Scorcher, the new one. I don't know why they're redacting that. Is that it? Oh, that looks like it's it. It gave us a pretty good amount of details regarding zombies. And I heard completing contracts is the way to go if you're like trying to grind points. Killing zombies gives you like minimal points compared to like completing contracts. And of course there's gonna be, you know, a lot of traversal in the map because the map is so huge. It's a really big map and they're only giving us an hour in it. I really do hope that they expand on that, like give us at least 2 or something. I know with the missions you can like you can extend your timer, but you know, everyone doesn't do those missions. People just go in there to kill zombies and maybe they want to stay a little bit longer. Or at least like you can have like 2 modes, like one is like OG MWZ, or I say OG, like original Modern Warfare Zombies, like 1 hour, and one of them can be like extreme, which is a little bit harder and longer, you know, balls. But you know what I'm trying to say. Dude, crafting these Ethereum tools, or Aether tools, and Ethereum, and even the Coca-Colas, and you can even see it from like this screenshot. People are gonna be juiced a week or 2 weeks into this. People are gonna be stacked just going in there, and they can just go straight to tier 3 in the middle of the map and, you know, face all of this. This dude, by the way, is getting, like, his luck is so bad. He just got Jug, you know, and he's getting swarmed by a Mangler and I forgot what these guys' names are. But you know, the guy that he buffs everyone around him. I forgot his name. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, you know, please like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos like this in the future. I'm gonna be hitting zombies pretty hard, and or I guess just Modern Warfare in general pretty hard. It's gonna be great, man. Please like and subscribe. Stick around for more. It's gonna be great. And I'll see you guys in the next one.